Welcome back to No Limits Wrestling and the final episode part before the Royal Rumble. Still to come tonight, the World Heavyweight Champion John Cena goes face to face with Shawn Michaels before their match at the Royal Rumble. But right now, a hardcore championship bout pitting AJ Styles against a man who last week ambushed him. That man was Hardcore Holly, last week ambushing AJ Styles, claiming that the King of Hardcore is back in town and he wants the gold. Well, will he get it tonight? Just 1 week away from the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles has been preparing all week for this Hardcore Championship defense. Styles, can he gain more momentum heading into the Rumble as well? And here comes his opponent, the challenger, Hardcore Holly. We haven't seen him in months, and his first match back is a Hardcore Championship match. You may recall Hardcore Holly was the first ever NLW Hardcore Champion. Tonight he tries to reclaim the gold a week from the Rumble. Styles has met him on the ramp, he's met him halfway, and now they lock up, and there's the bell, and here we go. This Hardcore Championship match is underway. Holly pressed against the stage, and now AJ sends him off the stage, sends him right into the steel grating there. Now he's got the headlock in. Styles keeping it to his liking. There's the DDT on the stage, and Hardcore Holly slides off. Holly holding his head. He must have some sort of rust. But you never forget how to fight. But maybe, oh! Good grief. The aerial ability of Styles just diving off the stage there, coming right down onto Hardcore Holly. As we take a look at this again, the risks he will take to retain that Hardcore title. We saw that at Uprising, and we saw it last week in his match against Kevin Nash. And now, oh, Hardcore Holly, now in control, sends Styles off the stage, and a clothesline on the outside. AJ, heap of trouble at the moment, as Hardcore Holly begins to get some weapons. There you go, scattered across the ring. They don't call him Hardcore Holly for nothing, as he picks up the Hardcore title belt, the one he wants to reclaim tonight, and sends it right off the head of AJ. Holly, as I was saying before, don't call him Hardcore Holly for nothing, and showing it there, driving his knee into the face of Styles and right into those steel steps. It's a championship that means so much to both these competitors, but perhaps none more so than Hardcore Holly. And now he's climbed those steps, and axe handle onto the back. The crowd isn't happy with the offense. You know, I was speaking to some fans earlier today, and they're not happy that Hardcore Holly has just waltzed in and demanded basically a title match against AJ Styles so early. But oh, and he's reversed into the steel post. And as I was saying, fans not happy that I've spoken to about the fact that Hardcore Holly can just waltz back into the company and demand a Hardcore title match, but right now he's got a kendo stick in hand. And Styles better watch out. Oh my god! Good grief, and a vicious kendo stick shot to the back of AJ. And now he's gonna wail on him, and that is gonna leave a mark, certainly. Kendo stick shots to the back of AJ, and Hardcore Holly just wailing on him. Styles will be battered and bruised after last week, the risks he took in that match. Both these men want to conserve their energy, but both these men want to be Hardcore Champion, and that massive heavy gym kit bag right on the back of Styles. And AJ in a heap of trouble at the moment. Holly, oh, and luckily AJ had that momentarily scouted, and now perhaps gonna, well, seek refuge under the ring maybe. Holly follows him out, but obviously his head bouncing off the top turnbuckle must have hurt his head. What's AJ got? Oh, and it's a fire extinguisher! Fire extinguisher by AJ, and in all the commotion, Holly didn't see it coming. Trash can lid shot to the face. They're back in, and AJ's placed that trash can lid on Holly's face. And a leg drop. Hardcore Holly, like I said, he's a bit rusty. Hasn't competed for months. But he's back tonight. And both these men will be entering the Royal Rumble as well. Oh, but maybe not before Holly loses a few brain cells with that massive chair shot by AJ. And what's he planning on doing now? Holly looks up. And AJ, what's this? Oh my goodness, look at this! The athleticism to pull that off, and is it? No, it's not. But that was unbelievable. Reminiscent of Sabu. And now is he going to go for the Stars Clash maybe? Is he going to end this title match? But no, Harley reverses it. And now he's got him. And the reversal right onto that steel chair. The back of his head bouncing off that steel chair. In the middle of the ring. Holly sees AJ. AJ is dazed, he's confused, doesn't know where he is, but Holly now on the top rope. Oh, he slips. I think Hardcore Holly was going to try and go for a splash, but he slipped on the top rope and now just drop kicked out of the ring. He's got a few things to catch up on. The first ever one-on-one meeting between these two. Oh, and look at this. Now AJ with the table, bringing out the wood. And he's going to set it up on that announce table. And this isn't good for Hardcore Holly. But he seems to have it covered. AJ. Oh, look it out. Oh! Right through the table. AJ Styles speared right through the table by Hardcore Holly. And was caught completely off guard at that point. As we check this out again. Speared right through the table. And his ribs must be aching. So must his back after those kendo stick shots. And what's Harley doing? He's staring at him. Oh no, AJ had that scouted in the clothesline. The clothesline by AJ, and now they seem to have wandered into the backstage area. Maybe our cameras can follow it. Well, there we are. In the backstage, but they haven't arrived there yet. We're ahead of them. Oh, there they are, now grappling backstage. And now, oh, he's raking the eyes. Harley raking the eyes and making a run for it. The challenger being pursued by the champion. AJ Styles. Will he retain the Hardcore title? I don't know where Hardcore Harley is, but here comes AJ. Well, surely he hasn't left. I mean, he wants to become Hardcore champion. He said that in the past. And wait a minute. Oh my god! Oh my god, what the hell was that? He just knocked over that soda machine. Right onto AJ. AJ can't move, he's crushed. And Hardcore Harley has pinned him. And he's the new champ. We have a new NLW Hardcore champion. And his name is Hardcore Harley. AJ, he can't even get up. He's crushed under that Pepsi machine. But nevertheless, Hardcore Harley is your new Hardcore champion, just a week away from the Royal Rumble. And AJ Styles with so many athletic maneuvers, and again, I'm in shock because Hardcore Harley, look at this. No give with that. AJ crushing under the weight of that Pepsi machine, but thankfully managed to get it off him. Hardcore Harley gains huge momentum heading into the Royal Rumble Sunday.
Bodies have been bruised.
How do you learn to fall off a 20-foot ladder? He may have been broken in half.
I thought Shane might have been knocked out.
Dislocated my right shoulder.
I think I broke my tailbone. Necks broken.
I ruptured a disc which fragmented into my spinal column.
Careers ended in an instant. Yes, this is entertainment, but the hazards are real.
How's he even able to stand? Trainers, EMTs, referees down.
No matter who you are, whatever you do, please don't try this at home.
A new Hardcore champ, the lighting issues resolved, and the night is far from over. Still to come, this bout pitting one half of the tag team champions against one of the monsters. As he makes his way to the ring, Kofi Kingston, one half of the tag team champions with R-Truth. This Sunday at the Royal Rumble, they will defend those tag team titles against the former champions, Test and Kane. It appears an impossible task. However, with their high-flying ability and agility, will they overcome the former champs at the Royal Rumble? Of course, they will all be competing in the Royal Rumble, as well as that tag team title matchup, as I've mentioned. And as Kofi Kingston waits in the ring for his opponent, you gotta wonder what he's gonna have to do to beat the big red machine, Kane. Kane, 7 feet tall, 323 pounds. This Sunday teams up with Test. For an entire year, they were the most dominant tag team in NLW. That all changed when a mix-up at Uprising caused Kane and Test to lose their tag team titles to Kofi Kingston and R-Truth, and they get their rematch Sunday at the Royal Rumble. But aside from that match, they've got the Royal Rumble on their minds, because they'll all be entering it. Every single person on the roster wants to headline WrestleMania, and will it be one of these two men? As the bell sounds and they lock up, and hopefully the lighting issues are resolved. Apologies for the lighting issues throughout the episode, but hopefully we found a way to combat that. And as Kofi's brought into the corner and a punch by Kane, and the big red machine now working on Kofi. He's got him up over his shoulders already from the get-go. Slams him down. Massive power slam by Kane, and now the big drop kick. Kane, even though he's a super heavyweight, he's got the agility to outmatch Kofi, but there's a cheap shot by Kofi Kingston. But Kane did not appreciate that. He's throttled by the throat, and now Kofi's sent into the corner. And Kofi, he's got to combat the style, and there's a big boot. Both him and R-Truth have got to combat the super power brawling style of Kane and Test. Well, he dodged that bullet at least. Kane going into the turnbuckle. And now Kofi got to be relentless. Slams into the corner and a punch as well, but Kane again not happy with that. Throws Kofi into the ropes. Kofi almost went to the outside, didn't though. And now, oh, look at this. There's the agility, that massive kick to the face of Kane, and Kane is down and out. Can Kofi take advantage of this? As he climbs the top turnbuckle, but Kane sits up. Nevertheless, Kofi's in the air. And is he going to fly? He does, and there's a crossbody. Here's a cover. But only a 2 count by Kane. And that is what's on the line Sunday. The tag team titles on the line. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth take on Kane and Test at the Royal Rumble. It is uploaded next week. And as I mentioned before, both these men competing in the Royal Rumble. Kane got to be one of the favourites. Kofi setting up for trouble in paradise, but followed by the throat again. And Kane thinks Kane thought he got rid of Kofi, but he did not. And he better turn around. And a clothesline by Kofi. Kane sliced to the outside to avoid any further onslaught by Kofi Kingston. Made a big debut, episode 9, and they're already tag team champs. And here's a crossbody flying right over the top rope. Kofi drops down onto Kane and the big red machine, dysfunctioning for the time being, as you saw then. But it looks like Kane's got it sorted quickly. He's got it sorted. And now he's thrown into the post. Oh my god. You see the way his head bounced off the steel post as Kane threw him right into it with such force. And now stretching that back across the ring post, and if Kane can do this, then maybe that will eliminate the high-flying ability that Kofi Kingston possesses. Once again, thank you for your support of NLW. I'd like to thank the fans. Take a brief moment for watching around the world. It really means a lot to us, myself included, and He's on the top rope and oh my! Kane went for the diving clothesline, but instead got a face full of mat. And look at this, Kofi Kingston with the boom drop. Smooth as ever is Kofi Kingston. That boom drop connects. And now maybe if Kane can get his bearings about him. Meanwhile, Kofi waiting for him to get up. Kane down for the moment. And Kofi Kingston calls for it. Hands clapping together. Is he going to go for the trouble in paradise? That's what it looks like. But again, Kane turns around and caught off guard. Not like Kofi, caught off guard. And a choke slam. Choke slam by Kane. And it looks like Kofi is down and out. Here's a cover.
2, 3.
And the win for Kane. The unstoppable force. Wrecking through NLW is Kane. And he has just picked up the win over seems to be vulnerable Kofi Kingston. Kane and Test look poised to take back the tag team titles, but also Kane has gone a long way into cementing himself as a potential winner of the Royal Rumble as well with this victory. And as you saw, unlike Kofi, to be caught off guard in the chokeslam there, that ended it for Kofi Kingston. As R-Truth joins him in the ring to console his tag team partner, Test joins his tag partner Kane on the stage. He's victorious tonight, but when it matters, at the Royal Rumble, in tag team action, can Kane and Test win the tag team gold Sunday? And will R-Truth and Kofi Kingston be transitional champions perhaps? I personally don't think so, but Kane and Test putting their foot down on this. Well, of course, coming up next, the final face-off before the Royal Rumble, John Cena face to face with Shawn Michaels. That is in a matter of moments. The Royal Rumble is live and begins next week, and what a pay-per-view it's shaping up to be. Already many matches made, including this one just announced for the NLW Hardcore Championship. AJ Styles tries to reclaim the title he lost earlier tonight against Hardcore Holly. They're going to go all out of the building for that one. Plus, NLW Tag Team titles on the line. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth defend against the Monsters, Test and Kane. Test and Kane looking to reclaim the gold they lost at Uprising. And this match for the Intercontinental Championship, 2 out of 3 falls. Rey Mysterio takes on Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio has made his intentions clear that he plans to retain the title. And this one for the World Heavyweight Championship, John Cena in his first pay-per-view title defense defends against the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. Which one of these men will win the title Sunday? And of course, who can forget the 30-man Royal Rumble match? 30 men over the top rope. The winner gets a World Championship match at WrestleMania. The stakes could not be higher. The Royal Rumble live next week. What a night it will be Sunday at the Royal Rumble. But right now, here he comes to the ring. The World Heavyweight Champion, for the time being at least, John Cena. This Sunday night, John Cena will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. And in a final confrontation before they meet at the Royal Rumble Sunday, they get a lot of things off their chest tonight, including what they think of each other and why they feel they're going to win Sunday. Both men have egos from here to next week, but both can back it up. John Cena, as he poses in the ring, won the Elimination Chamber to become the World Heavyweight Champion, and in his first pay-per-view title defense faces Shawn Michaels at the Royal Rumble. But let's see what he's got to say now.
First things first, no need for alarm. I'm actually here for the same reason that you're here. HBK Shawn Michaels! I know, man, the place was going crazy, the moment was great, and I turn around and I'm about to get my face super kicked off by HBK. Why? Because then I realized that he too wants to go to WrestleMania and wrestle John Cena for the championship. Well, that turns me into a tailspin, because then good is bad, bad is good, I got no friends, everybody's my enemy, and just when it can't get any worse, and I find myself on the wrong end of the coldest stare that I've ever seen. I've had a bit of a rough week. And then I realized that The Undertaker chose to face me. You already said that The Undertaker's undefeated. He's done pretty good for himself. I would go as far as to say he has mastered the art of winning the WrestleMania match.
But he is not.
John Cena.
How arrogant must you be to say something like that?
I want to find out who it is, because if it's me, I got a lot of work to do to prepare for the biggest match of my life.
Overconfidence radiating from John Cena as he calls out Shawn Michaels. And here he comes. And the crowd pops for the icon, Shawn Michaels. The legend that is the Heartbreak Kid. As he makes his way into the NLW arena. Just moments away from his World Heavyweight Championship match against John Cena at the Royal Rumble. Wasn't an easy road. He had to beat Chris Jericho at Uprising in that ladder match to earn a championship match at the Royal Rumble Sunday, and John Cena, he managed to fend off The Undertaker last week, but will he be able to fend off Shawn Michaels this Sunday? HBK, a hungry challenger. But can Cena defy the odds and retain, or will Heartbreak Kid end up with the title?
But you two are not the only ones who want an answer. Guys like you and me, we're cut from the same cloth. We thrive on competition. We thrive on finding out who the better man really is. Now I ask you, did we do that at the Rumble? I'm taking this opportunity right now to challenge you. Put your title match at WrestleMania on the line, and let's give these fans what they really want.
Wow, I'm all for that. What a match, what an epic confrontation that's going to be this Sunday. Incredible.
Another day in paradise. This Sunday night, Houston, Texas. You think for 1 second that I'm going to wait till Sunday night to take back what is rightfully mine? Son, you got another thing coming. The Heartbreak Kid waits on absolutely nobody. Oh, don't you worry. This Sunday, you're gonna get an ass whooping from HBK. You've got something that belongs to me. You wanted me to come out here and take it back. The Heartbreak Kid is right here and he's ready to take his gold back.
You're a
Oh my god, well we apologise ladies and gentlemen for that language by Cena, but he had a masterly clearly in his voice.
Get over yourself, man. I don't even want to talk to you. We all know that you're paying HBK a bunch of money. And I know you. You're not gonna waste all that cash to have the great Shawn Michaels just stand in your corner at the Royal Rumble. But they are excited about the moment. Now, they will receive that moment that transcends time. one man stands right here in the middle of the ring with his hand raised and proudly says,
"Oh, what the hell is this? Wait, that Jericho's ambushed Shawn Michaels, and Jericho obviously with some feelings, still some animosity for Shawn Michaels, but oh, Rey Mysterio coming in and attacking Chris Jericho. My God, chaos, and oh my goodness. And there's Del Rio, the man who meets Rey Mysterio at the Royal Rumble, but look at Cena and Shawn Michaels in the corner grappling. And now, Del Rio with the cross arm breaker on Rey. And this is disgusting, as Jericho just looks on. And there's a Big Show. A knockout punch from the Big Show to Chris Jericho. And look at this. The tag team champions have stormed the ring to fend off Del Rio. And look at this, a brawl has erupted. Cena and Michaels going at it. HBK and Cena, and look at Nash. Nash has ambushed the Big Show. And what the hell, and look, it's Kane and Test as well, attacking the tag team champs. And look at this, The Miz and Del Rio and Mysterio, and it's chaos. And there's the Boogeyman and Carlito. This is just a sample of what it's going to be like Sunday at the Royal Rumble. Shawn Michaels and Cena face off, but the 30-man Royal Rumble is this Sunday.